What's up, everybody? John the Pilot. I'm here and I'm talking about these bad boys, the Beats Fit Pro. Unfortunately, I had to buy these, but I'll tell you how I stumbled upon those. Let's check it out. All right, so I'm at the airport and I'm waiting for a flight to commute down to my domicile so I could take off and do my trip. I reach in my pocket, my Bose earbuds are gone. I don't know where they were. They must have slipped out. My uniform gets very slick in the pockets when it gets dry cleaned, and I think that's what happened. Anyway, I didn't have a choice. I had to go, and I made do with the little Apple doohickey so I could listen to some actual wired earbuds. I went the whole trip that way. It's amazing how wireless earbuds are so convenient and how bad I wanted to get another set. So I ended up running across the Beats Fit Pro. They were probably the most comparable to what was going on with the Bose that I had, and they also were noise canceling. They were reasonable for the price. So just like any other good consumer, I started checking around to see if I could get a better price, and I found one. I went to Amazon and look what I found. I found the same Beats Fit Pro true wireless noise canceling earbuds with the Apple H1 headphone chip for $179. So you can see right here, it says last purchase December 4th. I went ahead and bought them. They showed up to the house, and guess what? I've been using them for a while now, kind of trying them out, letting you know how it goes. So if you want, I got a link down in the description for these. So if you want to save some money on some Beats, have at it. So unboxing them is really straightforward. You pull them out of the box, you open them up, there they are, and the packaging is really nice, real sleek. The carrying case is amazing. Obviously the quality is going to be phenomenal because it's now an Apple product, because Beats is owned by Apple, and I just wanted to try them out and see what happens. So it does come with a really small USB-C charging cord. I wish it was a little bit longer, but that's the only way you can charge these things. So setting these things up is actually super easy. The H1 chip takes over, you open them up right next to your iPhone, your iPad, even your MacBook Pro, and it literally just starts walking you through the process. It could have never been easier. It talks about noise control, then it talks about how if you want to end a call, do you want to push once, do you want to push twice? It gives you all these options, and it's just almost does it for you. So another thing is Siri, little thing pops up and says when you have these things on in your ear, all you got to do is say, "Hey Siri," and you're using Siri from your iPhone or from an Apple product. So it took me a little bit to get used to, but the volume control center is really simple. You swipe down on your iPad or your iPhone, and you actually use where it says Beats Fit Pro, that little toggle there. Really cool. It'll actually even give you a little display how much power is left in your ear, the Beats Fit Pro buds, and also the case itself. So spatial audio for me was a little bit interesting to figure out how to do that and what the purpose of it was for. All I cared about was noise cancellation, which these have, but apparently you can keep your device sat down somewhere, and what happens is as you turn your head, it'll keep you like an awareness of where the audio would have been coming from, as if you were listening to a speaker or somewhere far in your house. So now what's happening is my hair is fantastic. I'm going through the setup process so it can read my face, and it will set up the active noise cancellation and the spatial audio as necessary based by the shape of my ears and my head, which I thought was pretty interesting. Word to the wise though, when you're first doing this and you're trying to figure it out, make sure you extend your hand all the way out from where your body is. I kept having to do it over and over again because I was holding it too close. Something to think about. Yep, so there you go. There's my ear. But all in all, I was quite impressed with how the setup was. Now, if you want to turn off noise cancellation and all that good stuff, you just go right back into your control center. You push where it shows the audio for the Beats Fit Pro. You can go in and turn it into transparency mode so you can hear through and you can talk to people. You can turn on noise canceling mode so it starts doing that. Just be mindful, if you're using the noise canceling mode, I think it only will last 5 hours on a single charge, so you're gonna have to continue to keep using this. I think total though, if you have the noise cancellation on, you have a fully charged set, what the cool thing is the Beats Fit Pro should last you a total listening time of about 24 hours. I haven't tested that out to the max yet. One thing that is a con though, that I didn't like, is the USB-C cable is the only way to charge this thing. The Bose that I had before, I could put those on a magnetic charger, and the Bose themselves would charge that way inside the case. This does not have that option. I have seen on Amazon that there are aftermarket cases that you can buy. I don't know how good they are going to work though, and they claim to be wireless charging. I haven't tried it. I'm not endorsing it. don't know if they work, and probably for the price and the amount of reviews that I saw, they probably don't work too well. I've had to get used to actually plugging these things in to a USB-C charge. That's been the only drawback. Otherwise, when these things are in by that little wingtip there, they are in. If I'm working out, even if I was practicing jujitsu, it would be really, really hard for these things to fall out. So that's something that's really cool to consider. So far, I've used them for phone calls. I've used them for recording some videos here and there. The audio quality from the mic, I'm not sure is 100% that great. The cool thing is they end up giving you a bunch of extra earbuds to fit your ear canals. That way you can adjust and make things necessary as you want it. So testing them out with music, I use the Amazon Music app, and I go right to one of the go-to tunes, and it's Lenny Kravitz, Fly Away, just because it shows the differences in left and right audio, and he has a really good amount of bass that comes through. So I checked them out and they were phenomenal. The Beats Fit Pro sound amazing, very comparable to the Bose in my opinion, and I didn't have any complaints with that. So when you dive a little deeper into the settings of your iPhone, there's a really cool option, and what happens is you can test the actual earbuds to make sure you're getting a very good fit and a tight seal, and you're gonna get the best quality out of the Beats Fit Pro that you can. It's real simple. You go in, you just test the fit of your ears, and it goes to the ear tip test fit process. Do not remove your Beats Fit Pro, and it just continues to do something. I can't remember if I heard some weird noises or not, but it'll tell you if we've got a good test, which is pretty impressive. Technology's coming really far for these things, which is pretty cool. So I used them on a commuting flight to get to work, and you know, there was babies on the plane, flight attendants doing their deal, and the captain making his announcements, and quite frankly, the noise canceling I could still hear, but it did enough to make sure that I was not distracted, so that was a plus. So just wrapping up here, they come in a bunch of different colors, which is nice if you're into that thing. I got the straight black ones with the red beats. They do have the comfortable secure fit wingtips. They're active noise canceling, spatial audio, and they're also compatible with Android, even though they're an Apple product now. They're designed for comfort. They're awesome. I think I need to adjust my earbuds because after time they kind of get a little sore, but it's something I'm willing to work on. You got the spatial audio, which, I mean, it makes a difference. They're very high quality. Cell phone quality is perfect. The rest of it is pretty much history. Now, the one thing is, one drawback, they are not wireless charging. You have to use a USB-C, so that's something to consider. One thing I do like about these, there's a definite click when you click on the earbud itself to stop a call or to disconnect audio. The Bose did not have that. Like I said before, go to Amazon, they're $20 cheaper. I got a link below. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like, give me a comment. Subscription is always appreciated. I got more product videos coming out here, and I'm also going to start talking a lot about aviation, how to get into it, see if I can motivate some other people to become pilots. Well, have a Merry Christmas, and as always, John a Pilot. See ya.